Welcome back to the channel. This morning I'm at the tramway parking lot in Franconia Notch State Park. I've met my friend Brian here. We're going to drive up to Stark to Percy Lodge. We have permission to leave a car there, and from there we're going to take a shuttle up to Dixville Notch. We're going to do a 3-day backpacking trip this weekend, primarily in Nash Stream Forest. So 3 days, 2 nights. We're going to hit the Percy Peaks. We're going to hit Table Mountain. Should be a good trip. We are about a quarter of a mile up the Table Rock Trail. And it's supposed to be a nice weekend. There's a chance of rain all day today and tomorrow, but a small chance, so do expect to pick up a little bit of rain. Other than that, seems nice. The temperatures are beautiful. So we're gonna go from Table Rock to basically the Percy Peak. So about 30 miles, all new terrain, I think, for both of us. After we leave Table Rock, I think Brian's been on Table Rock before. So, be 30 miles of new terrain for me, which is really nice. So, we're looking forward to it. Let's get after it. Cool. It's the old Balsams Resort, an old Grand Resort from back in the day. Just beautiful. All right, we are out of the rain right now for a moment in a lift shack on one of the old Balsam Resort runs. I don't know, I guess Mount Gloriette, is that what it said?
I think so.
Something like that. It might not be exact, but it's, I think, Mount Gloriette or something similar to that. Just came in here. It's actually the first time it's rained hard today. We're over Table Mountain. It was beautiful. Wish the weather was a little better for that. It wasn't raining on us, or not until we were leaving, and then it was just misty. But I think, you know, we certainly could have had weather that was more conducive to filming. But anyway, we're just gonna stop here for a minute. I'm gonna get this phone in a bag and protect it and get my wet weather phone out. So if the footage looks a little crappy for the next little bit in the rain, that's why. We're about 1.5 miles from camp. I can't remember the name of the shelter that we're going to camp at, but I'll let you know when we get there. It's been raining all day. It was supposed to just be about a 20% chance of rain all day long, so I thought that meant we would just see some off and on showers, but apparently it meant a 20% chance of raining all day, and we rolled the lucky die. So anyway, it's been a fairly easy trail. We just spent about 1.5 miles on a road that's shared with ATVs, and haven't seen any hikers, but we saw about 100 people on those four-wheel quad things or whatever they are that are big up here in the North Country now. So I haven't filmed too much just because of the rain. This wet weather camera is not the greatest, and it's okay, but we'll just keep plugging away here, and hopefully tomorrow and Monday are much nicer days. Well, here's a surprise we weren't expecting. We've made it to the shelter site, and it's torn down. Looks like they're saving stuff to rebuild it, but we took a walk around and did not find a new one, so I don't know. We're gonna have to put our tents up, and we'll probably walk by a brand new nice one tomorrow morning. Who knows? Tonight's gonna be creamy, spicy chicken pasta. Sounds good. No wine tonight. I picked up my bag. I had 2 boxes in it. Picked up my backpack and pulled them both out. Replaced them with little nips of Jack Daniels. Cheers. Oh. I've had dinner, done a lot of my chores, brushed my teeth, got my food in the bear box, so just gonna hang out, read for a bit. It's still pretty early. It's about 6:30, maybe 7 o'clock, but it's still misting out there, so we're kind of both stuck in our tent. Brian's set up in a spot about 50 feet away from me. Can't believe that the shelter's gone. I had no idea. I thought I even looked to see, because on the map I couldn't see if there was water. So I checked if it was a dry shelter, and it was, it is a dry shelter, so we did bring water up. And I thought I saw somebody mention staying here the other night, so I thought, well, they are moving it. It's clear they're moving it. There's things in bags marked save and whatnot. So I thought maybe the new one is built. But we walked around for a bit, and we can't find it. So anyway, we may have stayed in the tents anyway. I doubt it, just because of the rain. We more than likely would have used the shelter, but so be it. We have tents, so we're using them. I will catch you in the morning. Good morning. It's about 5 a.m. Rain has stopped, thankfully. Looks like clear skies, so we'll see how long that lasts. Today we're going to do about 10 miles. We're leaving this Bald Head Lean-To site, and we're traveling through Gadwa Notch and over to the Old Hermit shelter site. What do you got there?
I got some good cereal. Healthy.
Captain Crunch?
No. This is like granola stuff.
Ah.
For fancy people.
About 7 miles into our day. About 3 to go to camp, roughly. We're just taking our time, poking along. Hasn't been a ton to see. I don't know if that's because it's been so overcast and cloudy and misty, or if there just isn't a lot of views. It's cleared up now and the sun's out. It's getting beautiful. So maybe we'll see. Have some more views later, not sure. We descended down. The shelter area last night was at 3,000 feet. We're probably around somewhere between 15 and 1,800 feet right now. So we've pretty much just been traversing rolling terrain, mix of trails and old logging roads, which we're on now. Beautiful country though. I mean, even the parts that are really like cut hiking trails are just still so different than the trails in the whites, because they have so much of the forest stuff still. You just don't see that in the whites. Everything's down the roots and rocks. But we'll just keep poking along here. It's supposed to be nice weather from here on out.
We've got some gunshot in there.
So we had dinner. How you doing, Brian?
Doing awesome. Doing awesome.
Good. So we got, we both had dinner. I think Brian had 2 dinners. And, and we have 11 miles to do tomorrow. We'll have the Percy Peaks, which is supposed to be nice. So looking forward to that. It's supposed to be a really good day tomorrow. So, yeah, should be good. Yeah.
Today turned out beautiful.
Yeah, it did after. Yeah, it started out kind of misty and whatnot, but it got nice.
Super.
All right, so we'll see you in the morning. You sleep okay?
Oh, I slept great. Oh, I slept really good. I didn't even hear those people come in until you kind of said something that woke me up.
Oh, they were quiet. Good morning. Slept in today. It's about 6:15 a.m. Nope, someone came in last night, so we're trying to be quiet. They set up, man, they were quiet. They set up in a tent behind the shelter. Anywho, got about an 11-mile day today. We're going to go over the Percy Peaks, North and South Percy. Never been on them. They're supposed to be really nice. They're smaller summits, but they're supposed to be really nice, so should be a good day. Weather's supposed to be great.
Let's get after it.
We're about 2 miles into the day. We're on some kind of ATV road heading back towards Nash Stream Road. And we're going to we'll take a right, I think it's roughly south. Just had a stretch of about a mile without a blaze. So I was wondering if the trail had got rerouted or something, because we're clearly dead on the trail by GPS and my map. But we just did see our first blaze in about a mile. Just unusual, because all the other ATV and Forest Service roads that we've followed so far have fairly frequent blazes, at least every couple hundred yards. So anyway, we're definitely on trail. A couple miles in, it's nice and cool. Great day so far. Beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Well, we just got off the summit of North Percy Peak. We're headed for South Percy Peak. Wow, it is beautiful up here. Just stunning. And perfect temperatures. And the trail over, I haven't smelt that kind of earthy, rich pine in a long time. Just really, just pine, right, Brian? I mean, just earthy, super earthy pine. Really cool forest. Although over here on Percy Peaks, we started to run into the crowds. I think we've seen like 3 people, which is quite a bit compared to what we've seen on the rest of the trip. But I think this loop over north and south is fairly popular as a day hike. So not surprising, and considering how beautiful it is, again, not surprising. So we're gonna head over to South Peak, see you over there. sitting on the summit of South Percy Peak. Boy, these Percy Peaks are beautiful. North is definitely the more impressive of the two, but this is a nice little summit. Glad we came over here. The trail wasn't on my map. I know it's on other maps, and it's commonly on maps, but it's not on my Coos Trail map set, so I thought it was off the Percy Loop Trail, so we did a little detour before we found it. But it's just right off the Coos Trail, actually, just a little bit past the last intersection of the Percy Loop Trail. In any case, it's a beautiful day. It was a really good trip. Really enjoyed it. It was good to get out with Brian again. We go back a long way. We've done hundreds of rock and ice climbs together, climbed all over the country, failed on Denali, climbed and had lots of success in Tuolumne. So it was good to get out with him. It was a good trip. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll catch you on the next one.